Hey everyone, this is Helen Golden giving you another ABC workout. I'm giving you a full-length workout here, which starts with arms, butt, and core. That's a cute name, ABC. And this is going to be getting ready for the summer body, because summer bodies are made in the winter. I have my very good friend, Heather Todd, with me, with her 3-month-old baby, Jovi. Baby Jovi, you're going to be their weight. So Heather is going to use baby Jovi as her weight, and I'm just going to use some props, and sometimes I may not use any props at all, because a lot of these exercises that we're going to do doesn't necessarily need weight, but I want to give you something that you can see a lot of variations to incorporate your baby or not. So the first thing we need to do, we always need to do, is a warm-up, and I want you to do about 5 minutes of warm-up, and what we're going to do is she's going to do high-impact jumping jacks, and I'm going to do low-impact jumping jacks. We're not going to actually do 5 minutes worth, but this is low impact. Heather, you got high impact, okay? And I'm just going to show you some variations. This is my low impact. If you haven't quite been cleared by your doctor to do high impact work. Now you can also do squats, side to side, low impact. But the biggest thing is I want the body core temperature to be raised up. That's why you're doing a warm up. So we're going to do about 5 minutes of that. Right? And I'm done. What about you? Are you done? I think we're done. We're ready to move on. Okay, and the big thing too with all of these exercises is I want you to engage your T-zone. And for you mamas out there, whether you've had C-sections or not, because I've had 2 C-sections myself, you want to incorporate engaging your T-zone. That's zipping up your skinny jeans and also buckling up your seatbelt across your hip bones. So if you can do the 2 things together, you got to visualize this in your head, then you're always going to be working your core. And the more you can do that, the faster you're going to get back to pre-baby body, which we always want, right? Okay, so T-zone engage. We're going to do 2 to 4 rounds of this workout, and we're only going to go through 1 round. We're going to show you some different variations, and then you're going to take a sip of water at the end and continue to do 2 to 3 more rounds. Sound good? All right, let's get started. Arms. We've got push-ups. So Heather's going to have her baby underneath her to do push-ups, and I'm going to just show you some variations of push-ups on my knees. We want to do 10. Now, as you get better at this and you want to do more, please do so. Heather's going to look directly at you, and I'm going to give you my side view, okay? And I'm going to be on my knees. So, Heather, are you ready? Let's go down. 10, 9, kiss your baby. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You notice that I'm turning my head side to side because, because when you turn your head side to side and look at your shoulders, you're dropping down, you look at a shoulder, go back to neutral, drop down, look at the other shoulder, go back to neutral. You get to strengthen the neck muscles, which is a part of your core muscle. So working core, core, core. All right, the next thing we're going to do is chest press. Now Heather is definitely going to use her baby for that. Heather, which way do you want to face? Okay, and I'll face this way. I'm going to do some without weight, and then I'm going to pick up my dumbbells, which you can get 2 cans of beans if you want, or the ball. And we're only going to do 10, okay? So knees are up, feet are rested. Okay, so pressing up and back down. Close arms. If you're not using your baby, then your hands are close arms, because this really gets into your inner pecs. And I'm going to I'm going to drop my dumbbells, and I'm going to go without any. So I'm just interlocking my fingers up and down, up and down. I don't know what number that is, Heather.
I think we're on 8.
Okay, we'll do 2 more. 2 more. Or you could use another weight. Okay, that's all. Now we went from push-ups to chest press. We're going to do pull-over crunches. So you stay on your back, and I'm going to start out with no weights at all. Heather got Jovi in her arms. You're going to bring the baby back as far as you can, And then as you come up, you go ahead and lift your eyes up to your navel, bring your baby to your knees or your thighs, and repeat for 9 more. Okay? So again, doing this without any weight is work. You can definitely feel this in your lats and in your abdominal muscles. As you come up, make sure that you're breathing and you got your T-zone engaged. Now I'm going to grab some of my dumbbells and show you what it looks like from here. Your dumbbells are together and you crunch as you bring your dumbbells to your knees. Okay, how many more, Heather?
We got 4.
4 more?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've got 3 more. Press your low back into the mat and breathe. Tie the breath in with the action. Exhale. 1 more time. All the way up. And we're going to put baby Jovi down. I'm going to put my dumbbells down. And we're going to come all the way up because our next exercise is the bent over rows. Okay? So, I kind of like this one because I like what she does with baby Jovi. It's so cute. So you want to hinge at the hips. Make sure that your jeans are zipped up tight, always. And bend at the hips here, okay? And then you're going to just pull up. Elbows are close, just like hers, really close. And again, if you're just starting out, no weights, interlace your fingers. Just pull up, squeeze, pull up, okay? You're pulling to your ribs, and you're releasing. What do you think, about 5 more? 4, 5 more?
7.
Oh, she's way ahead of me. 3 more. 2. You want your weight in your heels. And last 1. Awesome. Okay. Now, if you guys are feeling a little strain in your back, you definitely want to make sure your front is engaged. We're moving on to butt, okay? We're doing a lot of lunges. We're going to do 3 variations of lunges, and then we're going to do a squat. So, I'm not going to use any weights, because honestly, weights is just extra weight that you got to lunge. The first one is your stationary lunge. Let's bring our right foot forward. She's still good with you up there? Okay, right foot forward, and make sure that your feet are at hip width apart, all right? And we're going to go down and up 10 times. 9, 8, 7. You definitely want your feet as far apart as you can get them. What is this, 5? I think I'm going to have to rely on you to count. 3, right? Okay, 2 more. Last 1, and step up, switch, okay? All the way. And I'm hoping that you guys can also check our profiles out in the mirror here too. So let's take it down. 10, 9, 8, and again, if you want a little weight, get some dumbbells or cans of beans and put them right down by your side. That's completely fine. Or put them up on your shoulders. Heather, what number are we on?
4.
Okay. 3, whoo, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now what we're doing is rear alternating lunges. So you'll take a leg back, stepping it back, lunge, step forward, other side. Now what you're seeing is that I'm actually bringing my knee down towards the floor, but if that's not available for you today, then it just isn't. That's the key word, is available. Okay, if you only go right there, that's completely fine. Stepping back and a little bend in that knees and step forward. Where are we in count?
That's 4 on that side.
4. Okay, so now we're at 5.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is going to take longer than I thought. Well, we're still having fun. Okay, so we're halfway. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. And make sure you're breathing. Do you ladies have your T-zone on? Zipping up your jeans, buckling up your seatbelt. Okay, what do we have? 3 more or 4 more?
Well, there's 4 total, so each other.
Okay, all right. I'm starting to already huff and puff as I do this. Whew. I'm going to rely on you, Heather, to tell me when we're done, okay?
Yep.
That was it. Okay, I did an extra one. All right, that's okay. Skater lunges. I think these are The best lunges, in my opinion, to really slenderize your hips and your inner outer thighs. So, do it the best way you can. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders squared off facing the front. All right, so we're gonna alternate. We're gonna take that right leg, step back, drop a little bit like a curtsy, and come up. Other side, step back, drop a little bit like a curtsy. There you go. Okay, so now we've got 9 more. Down and exhale up. 8. And please, go at whatever pace that you can go. Whatever you can manage, right? Because your body is your body. You only have one body to really take care of. So take care of it. I wonder if you can hear me breathing. Okay, what number are we on? All right, Heather, I'll tell you what. If you want to pick up the pace, I'll work with you, okay? You're good with this?
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. What number are we on now?
I think that's 3.
Okay.
Got 2 more, I think.
I like it. We'll go 2 more. 2. And 1 more for each leg. And that is it right there. Beautiful. Okay, the last butt exercise in the B category in this circuit is squats with bicep curls. So I'm going to go with a few without any weights, and then I'm going to drop down and pick up some weights so you can see the variation. You got her? You ready? Okay, so as you squat, that's when you're going to do a bicep curl. So baby down here, weights down here, squat, curl it. There you go. 2. Now all your weight is in the heels of your feet. Okay, as I go down, this time I'm going to pick up my weights. Curl and squat. We have 5 more? 5? 6. Okay. Here's the... And breathe. Make sure you're really breathing consistently in a rhythmic fashion. I'm going to go with maybe 2 more. And 1 more. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Yes. So that takes care of your B circuit, your butt circuit. Now we move on to the C. Did I do that right? C, yes. For your core. This is so good for you. Okay. So the first exercise is pelvic tilts. Now here's the thing. I know you new moms or even moms with toddlers, you probably have some back issues. And that's totally fine. I mean, what we need to do is just educate you. Oh yeah. So, pelvic tilts. This has a lot to do with what your doctor wants you to do anyway, and that is strengthening your pelvic floor. So you're laying down here, you got your baby on your thighs or not, and right now as you're laying down, you've got a little bit of a space underneath your lower back. So all I want you to do is just push that back into the mat, which causes your pelvis to tilt or it causes your tail to tuck under like a sad puppy dog and untilt. So you're going to do 3 of those, and that's just warming up. That's really warming up your lower back. Okay, and I'm trying to be a little dramatic here. I'm moving my arms out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And honestly, no weight necessary at all. If you got your baby, put your baby right here. Okay? Now after this, we're going to move on to Pilates style bridges. It's not yoga bridges, these are Pilates. That means we really articulate our spine. Are you ready for that, Heather? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go with no weights, and I'm going to move my arms out of the way. You're going to push your lower back into the mat, causing your hips to hug your ribs and lift your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. And then slowly lower yourself down. Press the upper part of your spine down first, 1 bone at a time. And Heather is showing this with baby on her lap. I hope you guys can see that. I'm going to move my knees out of the way. All right, Heather, take it away. You're rolling it up. And you're going to roll it down, really hugging your hips to your ribs.
Let's go for 8 more. And you're going to roll it down. Now, if you're comfortable and warmed up, you can bring your heels close to your tush and roll it up. You're going to get a little bit more flexibility, length in your hip flexors. You're going to get a little bit more work out of your tush too. Who doesn't want that? I don't know. Never met anybody who says, no, I'm good with my butt. Let's not work it today. Never met anybody that say that. And I don't know what number we're on.
We've got 4 more.
Okay, 4 more bridges. All the way up and lower it down 1 vertebra at a time. She's going to finish with 3 more, and I'm just going to explain to you as you're rolling your spine up, visualize your spine being like a strand of pearls, like a pearl necklace. You're going to lift the spine up 1 pearl at a time, and then you're going to lay the spine down 1 pearl at a time. Tell me when you are done. She's good to go. So I hope that made some sense. Okay, we are moving on now to plank hip dips. And this is going to be the last thing we do for our core, because I want you to have your baby involved with this, all right? So, baby Jovi's going down onto the mat, facing up, supine. Yeah. I think she really likes doing this, honestly. Okay, and then you can plank on your hands, which Heather is going to do, or you can plank on your elbows, which is what I'm going to do. I want your feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to drop our hips down to about the same alignment between your ankles and your shoulders, and drop your right hip down towards the floor, and get it up and over to the left side down to the floor. So you're going to dip your hip side to side 10 times each side. Nice. And do that in a rainbow fashion with your hips. Up and over, up and over, up and over, and you're really turning onto the side of your feet. You know what? Because those muscles in your feet, they need some work too. Believe it or not. What number are we on, Heather?
That's 6.
This is 6. My goodness. Yes, now if you go with this nice and slow, you get the most out of your muscle engagement with every exercise. If you decide to pick up the pace, which is completely fine, you definitely get a cardio benefit out of that as well. So, whatever you choose to do, you're doing it well, and you're doing it right. And I think that was it. Okay, now what you guys end up doing is going back to doing your high or low impact jumping jacks. You do that for 2 minutes, get some water, then go back to the top with your arms, your ABCs. Arm circuit, butt circuit, and your core circuit. And you do it as many times as you can. But I'm going to suggest anyway, anywhere from 1 to 4 sets or 4 rounds of this whole workout. Okay? I've had so much fun, Heather, Joey. Thank you guys so much. Yay! Yeah, she's really happy. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys next time, and I can't wait to hear from you how you like this video. Ciao.